Hey there, thanks for joining me for Bible journaling. You are watching the fast forward version of this video. So today we are working on day 227 of our Encourage a Moment to Breathe 365 devotions. The image I'm using there is from Mo's digital pencil. It's called Wuthering, and I'll put a link to her and all the supplies I use down in the description box in case you would like to pick something up and use it yourself. The paints I'm using today are the Prima complexion set and the Jane Davenport Sieglitz watercolor palettes. These are both excellent watercolor palettes. I highly recommend them if you are in the market to pick up some watercolor paints. I would definitely get those if you're looking to get something new just for yourself. I also went ahead and I prepped my page with two coats of gesso today before I got started. I like to do the gessos just so I don't have to worry about any bleed throw, and when I'm doing watercoloring the page tends to crinkle up and I don't like that. The gesso tends to keep it flat, so I just gesso it right from the get-go. That's just my personal preference. You don't have to do that. Alright, so today our verse is Daniel 3:17. If the God we serve exists, then he can rescue us from the furnace of blazing fire, and he can rescue us from the power of you, the King. Wow, that's a powerful verse today, isn't it? So let's go ahead and read our story. Remind me who God is. These words keep ringing in my ears, a mandate from a grieving friend as we stood near the casket of her 26-year-old son. We hugged hard. She grabbed my shoulder and repeated her edict. Remind me who God is. I'm trying so hard to remember for myself who God really is. Who is God when real life comes knocking with a blow so forceful you can't stand against it? Who is God when everything you've planned for and dreamed of is altered, not just slightly, but forever? Death, divorce, illness. Life has changed and it will never look, feel, taste the same as it did before. Who is God through it all? I do know this. It's okay to question and doubt. Throughout the Bible, examples abound of people who wondered about God. Wonder is okay. It may even be good for us. I read the story of Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, Daniel's buddies, and I probably completely got their names wrong, so sorry about that, who refused to bow down and worship King Ebenezer's golden statue. The king gave them one more chance to do the right thing and bow before his shiny likeness, but still the three refused. Their rationale? But even if he does not rescue us, we want you as king to know that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden statue you set up. Daniel 3:18. But even if he doesn't, these words, strangely, have given me so much hope. They have strengthened my faith in the past, and they help today as I process the death of a too young man. But here's what I know about God. He has not left our side. He is there, walking right beside us, weeping with us. He grieves with us because he loves us. Remind me who God is. I'm just beginning to remember. Wow, that's a powerful story today. It's very sad. Makes me want to cry. So anyway, that's definitely a powerful story today. I haven't lost anyone myself, but I can imagine it's very hard. And I hope in a moment if that happens to me, that I will be able to turn to God and know he is there walking with me. And he's just as sad as I am at that moment. So anyway, our moment to breathe today. Remind your heart who God is today. He is the God who sees you and walks with you and grieves with you. He is the God who will always and forever love you. I love that. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and underline my verse. I don't want to forget to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paint and we're going to paint a sky on the page. So I just grabbed my Seaglitz palette there, and I'm going to use some water first to get the page wet a little bit. So I'm just spreading a little bit of water on there, and then I'm going to add some blue to make it go look like the sky. And I avoided the area where my verse is, so that you'll be able to, it'll be kind of highlighted at the end so that I'll be able to see it really good. And after I get it all painted blue, I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm just going to dab up a couple of little areas to make clouds. And then after I get that all dabbed up, I'm going to take some yellow and some diluted black paint to make some little areas in there so it looks like the clouds have some dimension on them. So they're not just little blobs there. You can't really tell that there's clouds up there right now. But after I put a little bit of colored paint in there, it will make it look like there's something floating in the sky. Maybe the sun's shining behind them so that they look a little bit highlighted and stuff. Then after I got them all painted, I decided they were a little bit too dark, so I wet my paper towel and I just used a corner to kind of dab the center of the clouds up so that they're not so dark, they're just kind of floating up there in the area. For my title today, I printed it on some clear sticker paper and I used the font My Dear Santa, and it's in size number 72. So in case you want to look for that or use that, I put it down in the description box in case you'd like to go download the font and use it on your own page. I really like downloading fonts and using them on my pages because I don't like how my writing looks. When you use the clear sticker paper, always make sure to do it slowly because once you stick it down, you're not going to get it up. So what I tend to do is peel up a little corner first and start that, and then just smooth my hand down along the title so that it will be flat and I don't have to worry about it. But that makes it go on there nice and smooth and it's there permanently. Then I'm going to finish up my page with a little bit of journaling and my date on there. And I ended up writing the wrong date. I don't know what I was thinking, but today's the 16th. So after I got finished, I had to go in and just write the right day over the top of it. So anyway, I hope you had fun doing Bible journaling today. If you have a question, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I hope you're having a fabulous week and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.